And we are live with our prediction show for SummerSlam. We're going to have some gameplay going for you. In the meantime, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship. Looking at this card, super excited for tomorrow night's SummerSlam, or tonight's SummerSlam. On the kickoff show, we got Jason Jordan and the Hardys versus the Miztourage. We're going to basically just break down the card and talk about everything that's going to happen tonight while you watch us play WWE 2K17. We got Shinsuke coming out first in the WWE title match. So Z-Dubs on this kickoff show. What are you thinking right now? First matchup, we got Jason Jordan and the Hardys versus the Miztourage.
Well, Jason Jordan has had a really big push now that his, I guess his dad is Kurt Angle.
It's revealed to be his dad is Kurt Angle.
And the Hardy Boys, their comeback at WrestleMania 33.
That was huge.
I would like to see Jason Jordan, the Hardy Boys, pull it off. And
yeah, I think me and you both predicted Jason Jordan and the Hardys going over the Miztourage. We both agreed on that. I think that's what's going to happen in Miztourage. I don't know. Personally, I like both Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. And the Miz is kind of annoying. I don't really like his Hollywood gimmick, but it is what it is. I like his
old gimmick.
Yeah, I was a fan of him WrestleMania 27 time around that whole thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be a solid match no matter what. The Hardys have always been one of my favorite tag teams. I like the push Jason Jordan's getting. I kind of like the whole storyline. It's silly, but whatever. You got Jinder Mahal coming out here now with the Singh brothers here on our stream, live on Twitch right now. If you're checking this out, check out our YouTube channel, 816 Gaming Network. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, go ahead and check out our Twitch channel, 816 Gaming Network as well. Twitter and Instagram, 816 Gamers. So we both agree Jason Jordan and the Hardys will go over the Miztourage, and that's our prediction.
Yep.
So next up, we got the Cruiserweight title on the line, and Akira Tozawa faces Adrian Neville. I don't know if either one of them go by their first names at all either. I know Neville doesn't, but King of the Cruiserweights has lost his belt to Tozawa on Monday Night Raw. So we both agree we think Tozawa will go over and end up facing beating Neville tonight. What do you think about this match?
We just did see Akira Tozawa win the championship, and I don't think that Neville's gonna just win it back, but we have seen back-to-back title changes in recent time with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens.
They've been flip-flopping that United States title. We're going to get into that a little bit later on in the stream. But, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think Tozawa will I don't think Neville will go over Tozawa to get the title right back. I like Tozawa as champ. I like the whole Titus O'Neil thing he's got going right now with his whole brand thing. I dig it. So the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles on the line in the final match of the pre-show. The Usos will face the New Day. The New Day, of course, the champions against the Usos, who they just recently won it against. What are you thinking about that one, Z-Dubs?
Well, New Day, great champions. Usos, the heels. I'd like to see the Usos probably get a face turn, champions or something. I don't know. I think it can go either way, but I pick the Usos. I think
you had the Usos winning the titles right back. I personally, I think the New Day are gonna keep the titles for a little while on SmackDown. I think after their great reign on Monday Night Raw, longest reigning tag team champions of all time. I think they'll go over, and I think they'll stay tag team champions. I don't think this rivalry will be over after SummerSlam per se, but I do think that the New Day will stay champions. So that was the first match of the night that we disagreed on. To finish out the pre-show. So on to the main show, we look at the match that will have Enzo suspended, was that I think 15 feet above ringside in the shark cage. I'm thinking definitely Big Cass. Big Show, he says Z-Dubs, he cannot use his finisher.
Yeah, he cannot use the KO punch.
The KO punch, correct. So, I think, I don't see any reason for Big Show to go over. I'm personally not a fan of the Big Show at all. Big Cass needs the push, and I think it'll be a really good match by the end of it. But I think that, I think it has the possibility of being a really good match, I should say. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a really good match, but I think it has definitely capability to be pretty good. What do you think about Cass and Show?
Well, we've seen Big Cass destroy the Big Show on Monday Night Raw. We've seen Enzo Amore interfere. So he can't do that anymore because he's going to be suspended.
He's suspended up there in that shark cage.
And since Big Show can't use the KO punch, I think it's basically just Big Cass is going to destroy the Big Show like he did on that Monday Night Raw. Because, like, Big Show's, he's kind of old.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a Big Show fan at all. For real. I think it's about time for him to hang it up. I'm really sad, though, he didn't get his match with Shaq at WrestleMania 33 because he worked his butt off for that. And quite good at it. Shaq ended up pulling out. I don't know what happened there, for real. I know Big Show was mad about it. Next up, we've got Randy Orton versus Rusev. And that is a match that I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be a pretty good match. I'm a big fan of both men. I like Rusev. I've always liked Randy Orton. But I think Rusev's going to go over. I think that after his comeback and losing to Cena, I think it's the right thing to do to book him over Orton. You know Orton doesn't really need it. So Z-Dubs, we should take on Orton and Rusev.
Well, I think it's kind of stupid to have Randy Orton lose four pay-per-views in a row.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the day. I kind of agree with you, but see, I feel like I'm bent on each of those, just for the simple fact that like you said, Randy Orton would then lose 4 pay-per-views in a row. But at the same time, you're looking at Rusev, who I feel like needs to go over booking-wise. But anyways, keep going with your prediction.
And like, he probably will lose 4 times in a row. It's a WWE type of thing that they would do, which they've done in the past with numerous other superstars. John Cena losing almost 7 SummerSlams in a row. So lots of pay-per-view curses gone in the WWE universe. But I don't think it'll just be smart to have Randy Orton lose 4 in a row.
True. Yeah, I agree with you on that. he kind of bent and torn on that, I guess.
This championship match is just another day at the office.
Not sure. I feel like Rusev needs to go over, but yeah, I agree with the Orton. Losing so many times in a row. It's hard to keep making people lose and make them credible. So the next match that we're going to talk about, I think it's a really interesting match because for me personally, I think that with the heat that apparently Baron Corbin has backstage right now with his tweets and his Twitter account. John Cena versus Baron Corbin, though. Z-Dub, what do you think?
Well, Baron Corbin, I'm pretty sure he has defeated John Cena in the past. But John Cena's the one that caused Baron Corbin to lose that Money in the Bank match that he cashed in on Jinder Mahal, which is...
Yeah, that was rough. That was very rough.
Yeah.
Let's get into that in a minute. But, man, I still...
It just doesn't appear to be the
how stupid they made Baron Corbin with that. But anyways, keep on going with your...
I just don't think that they should have done that and stuff. But John Cena, of course, being Super Cena, I think he's going to pull off the victory. Because they were giving Baron Corbin...
Look at these two giving it their all.
They were giving Baron Corbin like a little bit of like, so what's it called? Like popularity. Like he won the Honor the Giant Battle Royal. He won the Money in the Bank. But now they're just like, now he's just like going back in the dirt and stuff.
And Jinder Mahal taking a dub here on the stream as we talk about Cena and Corbin still. But yeah, the whole Baron Corbin thing I think is super silly. I think they made him look really dumb, and backstage heat or not, I don't think it was a good idea to do what they did with him on SmackDown this week. And, you know, I'm kind of disappointed with it. I'm a fan of Baron Corbin. But, you know, I guess sometimes you gotta learn to keep your mouth shut. I understand that. But I definitely think John Cena will go over Corbin finally. But then again, like you were saying, you know, John Cena hasn't won a SummerSlam match since the Nexus thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that you can look at, especially him possibly going over a young talent like Baron Corbin, possibly pushes the favor in Corbin, pushes the victory in Corbin's favor. But me and you both agreed, though, John Cena is going to win that match.
Yeah.
And I think I'll end up going over.
Long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here next.
And now here we are going to have the Fatal 4-Way
of WWE's finest
WWE Universal Championship match. We made it into Extreme Rules match for a little extra fun on our gameplay here on the 2017 SummerSlam prediction show. And we're live on Twitch right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, at 816 Gaming Network on Twitch, go check us out. 816 Gaming Network on YouTube. If you're watching live on Twitch right now, go ahead and check us out over there on YouTube. At 816 Gamers on Twitter and Instagram. And so, the next matchup that we have to talk about is the Raw Tag Team Championship match, which really presented itself in a very, I think it came about pretty cool. You've got Sheamus and Cesaro, which I love their tag team that they put together. Cesaro is, of course, one of the best wrestlers out there, and I think Sheamus is a decent mid-carder. I'm definitely a fan of this whole gimmick he's got going with Cesaro. They are the champions coming in. Ambrose and Rollins finally back together after it being kind of on the ropes for the last few weeks. I've got Ambrose and Rollins taking it. I think that they've got all the momentum in the world, and I think it's right to go ahead and pull the trigger. It's SummerSlam. It's a big event, and I think it would be a smart idea to go ahead and pull the trigger on Rollins and Ambrose taking the tag titles. I think it'll be an interesting night. I'll go into more on that later, maybe. What do you think, Zitos?
Well, we did just see a we just saw Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose reunite, and they do got some momentum, a lot of momentum now that they're back together. Got a title shot against Sheamus and Cesaro, the champs. But I don't think that they would win right away in their first.
Yeah, I know we talked about this earlier. I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, you know, the more I think about it, like I said, it's such a big event, SummerSlam.
Yeah, and it's a thing WWE would do.
Yeah, I mean, you're totally right. Yeah, you're totally right. But my prediction, I think, you know, my booking decision would be on Ambrose and Rollins to go ahead and take it, and I think that's what why I went ahead and went with them. So another one that we disagree on. You got Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah.
I've got Ambrose and Rollins.
And I have a theory about this too. So
are you? I think I know what you're thinking. Let's get into that when we talk about the main event. So
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. We're gonna get into that a little bit later because I think that could be a big possibility. Anyways, so next match that we got to talk about: Naomi versus Natalya. Natty Neidhart facing Naomi for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Alright, so of course Naomi's Feel the Glow, been the champion for a while. And Natalya, she's got some momentum. I don't really care who wins, but I picked Naomi. But I see a possibility on how Natalya can win. She could tap out Naomi. But I also think that Carmella might cash in.
Think we might see a Carmella cash in?
Maybe.
I think we could. I think it's a possibility. Just for the simple fact of the magnitude of the event, like we were just talking about SummerSlam, you know, being one of the big four, and you know, you generally see big things happen. Speaking of big things happening, you watched last night's NXT TakeOver. Big stuff has already happened. What a night at TakeOver. I don't want to get into this too long because this is the SummerSlam prediction show, but Adam Cole, baby, is all I got to say.
Oh,
you got Drew McIntyre, who went over Bobby Roode, which I thought was
amazing.
Awesome. Then Asuka keeping the belt. She's got the longest reign in the modern era of any title. I think it was a solid night. I didn't get to catch all of it yet. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the rest of it. But the main event was great. The women's match was great. I saw an interesting poll that I think. What do you think about a secondary NXT championship? like having you know, like a TV title.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, I know you don't watch too much NXT. I try to keep up on it, but I think this is about the right time to pull the trigger on something like that. I think that would be cool to see a TV title on NXT, and especially if it's defended weekly. You know, I don't know where in wrestling, but man, we need title matches and title changes on regular TV. I think that is something that they really lack.
We have seen that for like the last month or two.
True.
With Tozawa.
True. I think we need more of it though, just to make it more exciting. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. I feel like you know, definitely in the Attitude Era, and you know, not get crazy with the title changes, but you know, make it a little more. You know, it's always gonna change hands at a big event, but yeah, we both had Naomi in that last match. Next match, we've got the Demon King, Finn Balor, versus the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
So, a year ago at SummerSlam 2016, Finn Balor made history, becoming the first ever Universal Champion. And you can see where this has been now, with Brock Lesnar being champion now. But defeating Seth Rollins, such a big thing, with just coming up to the main card in less than a year, and then becoming Universal Champion. I like how they did that to Seth Rollins, or Finn Balor. But Finn Balor going up against Bray Wyatt, it's a good rivalry so far, I like it. But, oh my god.
Boy, that was a misjudgment. I thought you were going to stay out there. Hey,
but, so, Finn Balor, he did lose to Bray Wyatt on Raw.
Yeah.
And it was clean too, and then acidic liquid got poured on him. But I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this match. I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan, and I like Finn Balor as well. I've been a fan of his. We both agree, though. We both think Finn Balor will go over. I can't wait to see what paint he's gonna wear tonight. I think that'll be pretty cool to see. He's always rocking something pretty cool. So we'll get to check that out. And like I said, we both got Finn Balor going over. So I think it's going to be a really solid match. Like you said, Bray Wyatt went over. Finn Balor on Raw. And so I would definitely assume Balor's going to go over here at SummerSlam.
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet.
Next match we got on the card, the Raw Women's Championship match.
Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks.
Yes, sir. Little Miss Bliss versus the Boss.
So, Sasha Banks, she's been champion a few times, and Alexa Bliss has had a okay title reign. I'd like to see a title change, because I already know my favorite diva, Sasha Banks, the Boss. I want to see her be champion again. And I just got put by a table.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I think that a title change would be cool to see. We actually, though, your prediction, though?
But I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss, because just how I see WWE picking matches. Man, you really gonna do that to me, eh?
Superman, huh?
I kick out though. But
yeah, we've actually got to go on the opposite way. I think that Alexa's probably my favorite wrestler right now, woman-wise, and Sasha would be Z-Dubs. So I think but we're going opposite. I've got Sasha Banks winning and becoming the new Raw Women's Champion, and Z-Dubs has Alexa Bliss winning.
The only reason I pick Alexa Bliss is because just how I see WWE, like,
the booking.
Yes, the booking of their matches. It's predictable, but it's unpredictable at the same time. Like, returns, just sometimes out of nowhere.
There's some unpredictable stuff they throw in there.
Like, Levi even predicted Adam Cole returning, so.
Yeah, I did indeed. Debuting even though
oh yeah. We've even predicted the Sting debut too.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, there's a lot of predictability, especially nowadays with social media age that we got going on. You get a lot of that information out there. I remember the Brock Lesnar thing. Pretty much everybody knew Brock was gonna be on Raw that night.
I don't know about that, but this area is so
Next up, we got the United States Championship match. One-on-one, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens again. I'm excited for this match. I think both of them are going to give it 110%. I think we're going to have a solid match for the U.S. title again. And on this one, I got Kevin Owens going over and taking the United States title back. And
yeah, I could see that, like, in like the last month to 2 months.
Not to mention though, I forgot to mention this, Shane McMahon is the guest referee.
Yes.
There's a couple of theories that I think could be solid for this one, but my theory that I'm going with is that Kevin Owens is going to win, and they're going to end up setting up Styles McMahon too. I think that would be a really good match. The first one was great. But then again, a lot of people think that it'll be the opposite way, and it'll end up, or even end up in a triple threat match, which I think would be cool as well. All three of them together in a match. But like I said, I'm going with Kevin Owens. Z-Dubs, your thoughts on this match?
I went with AJ Styles because of the booking again.
You think he's going to retain?
But in the last month to 2 months, we have seen the title change about 4 times between the two, which was crazy, which I don't think is.
That's some crazy booking.
I don't really think is that smart, but whatever WWE does, they do.
So we disagree on that one. AJ Styles for Z-Dubs and Levi 816. I got Kevin Owens in that one. Alright, so now we're to our 2 main events. Looks like we got an F5 on Braun Strowman going through the table.
Oh, he Randy Orton himself.
That's rough. I don't know.
That was insane. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Not this. He's looking at it.
Oh, he landed on the steps.
Nice Superman.
There's a spring left in his step right now.
Roman Reigns.
The next match, we got our first of 2 main events. WWE Championship on the line. Shinsuke Nakamura going one-on-one with Jinder Mahal. As we saw on our stream, more than likely we're going to see the Singh brothers out there with Jinder Mahal. And personally, I've been a big fan of the whole Jinder Mahal title reign. I've enjoyed it, and I think it's been a good thing. I don't know about the whole Khali thing at Battleground. That was
Unexpectedly.
It was definitely unexpected. It was cool, but at the same time, I didn't really like it. And then where's Khali at now?
Like, I don't know.
You're right. We haven't seen Khali since then, so I mean, what was the point of that?
Maybe he's
At the same time.
making him come back soon. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But
So I got Jinder Mahal keeping the title, and I've got a few different reasons for that. Like I said, I like the Jinder Mahal thing. I think it's going strong. I think it's doing well, and especially off of Vince McMahon's comments and the whole John Cena thing, where John Cena landed on his neck on the Exploder suplex. I think that's going to be a big reason to derail any chance that Shinsuke's got in this match. Z-Dub's your take on the WWE title match.
Like, I like Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't really like Jinder Mahal, but like, about the exploder suplex thing, because he did make John Cena land on his neck pretty bad, and I want Nakamura to win. Everybody wants Nakamura to win. But like,
your prediction, you got Nakamura?
Yeah, I got Nakamura, but then again, how I always say the booking goes, WWE's gonna. If I say WWE booking, I say Jinder Mahal to win, but who I want to win is Nakamura.
Up in flames it goes. Oh man, this is not good.
Man, through the flaming table. How about that?
Yeah.
Alright, so the match that you're watching right now, that's all we got left to talk about. Let's talk about it right now. Universal title on the line. Brock Lesnar, the world champion. Paul Heyman will be at ringside. Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Championship. Z-Dub.
I gotta say my theory real quick, just to get it out the way. I just gotta say the theory real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hear it.
So,
because this goes with my prediction to a point with Roman Reigns, or not Roman Reigns, but Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I've got them winning later on in the night. So, go ahead, Z-Dub.
So, how the whole thing about Brock Lesnar, if he loses, he's gonna leave WWE, and his contract comes to an end at WrestleMania. So I think Roman Reigns could win, and then like have Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose come out and attack Brock Lesnar. They could do the Shield Powerbomb. They could reunite.
So you think that they might send Brock off like now? And
they could, and then like he could do UFC
and then
training.
Maybe a rematch at Mania.
Yeah.
I would dig that. So, your final prediction for the match?
I'm going to pick Brock Lesnar because his contract doesn't end until WrestleMania. He would have his last match at WrestleMania, which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. Even though I am predicting against you, and I totally think that it is a strong possibility to what you're talking about, the Shield reuniting. I think that that's a large possibility. I think that my prediction is that Roman Reigns will go over. I think that, like what we just talked about, I think it's a very big possibility.
Yeah.
You could have Roman Reigns, I think, go over and say Ambrose and Rollins do come out. They Shield Powerbomb Brock Lesnar, and then and then end up, writing Brock off till WrestleMania. Maybe he wins the Rumble, maybe, whatever you want to do with that. And then Brock doesn't even have to be on TV or whatever. How his contract is. He's a part-timer. And I'm personally a fan of the part-timers, but
And
it is what it is.
how John Jones, like, how he called him out.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. I think that it is more important fights than that. And we have a winner, the Beast Incarnate, Z-Dub's prediction.
Yeah.
So in the end, let's run it back real quick. We're gonna go through all of them really quick one more time. Jason Jordan, the kickoff show. Jason Jordan and the Hardys, me and Z-Dubs agree they will go over the Mr. Rush. Also on the kickoff show, Tozawa. We both have going over Neville in the Cruiserweight title match. Disagreeing, I've got the New Day. Z-Dubs has the Usos. Then going to the main show, both got Big Cass over Big Show. Z-Dubs has Randy Orton. I've got Russo. We both have John Cena going over Baron Corbin. In the Raw tag team title match, we have Sheamus and Cesaro. The Z-Dubs has going over Ambrose and Rollins. I've got Ambrose and Rollins going over. We both agreed that Naomi's going to retain the SmackDown Live Championship. We both agreed on Finn Balor going over Bray Wyatt. We did disagree on the Raw Women's title match. Z-Dubs has Alexa Bliss. I've got Sasha Banks. Then the United States title match, Z-Dubs has AJ Styles. And I have Kevin Owens. The WWE title match, I have Jinder Mahal. Z-Dubs has Shinsuke. And in the main event, right there, you see Z-Dubs' prediction, Brock Lesnar. And I have Roman Reigns. SummerSlam tonight. Check it out. Go ahead and like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch live right now, check our YouTube channel out, 816 Gaming Network. If you're watching on YouTube right now, go check out our Twitch channel. We might even be live right now streaming something. 816 Gaming Network there. Twitter and Instagram at 816 Gamers. For Levi 816.
And Z-Dubs 816.
We are out of here for the 2017 SummerSlam prediction show. Thank you very much for watching and listening. And check out all of our other content. Like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.